Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I have another Power Rangers related video for you. This is kind of cool. So here's what happened, right? Hasbro, who owns Power Rangers, right? They've teamed up with Reebok to release a collection of Power Rangers sneakers inspired by Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So there's 6 sneakers in the line. There's 5 that are based off of the Mighty Morphin Rangers Zords. And then there's a Megazord inspired pair of sneakers as well. And so through Hasbro, Hasbro and Reebok actually sent me a pair of sneakers, and they sent me the Megazord sneakers right here. And so I've done a video on these. I've worn these a couple times and pretty sweet. So really happy about these. I think they turned out really awesome. So I posted that video, and you can go check out the review. I'll put a link in the description box below to that as well. Now, Reebok, in honor of the launch of this new line on Twitter, they asked folks to submit pictures of their Power Rangers collection. And, you know, the greatest Power Rangers collection would win the entire line of all 6 sneakers. Now, I have the Megazord ones, but I would love to have all 6. I think that would be really cool. There's some great sneakers in the line. So I shared a picture. Granted, it was a picture from 2010 when I filmed and did a video of my entire collection at the time. It's since grown much larger, but I just don't have time to get everything out of boxes and set it all up properly for some pictures. So it is what it is. I posted that picture. And they chose a winner, not me. They chose another winner, and their collection is awesome. I saw the pictures on Twitter. Huge Power Rangers collection. Looks really cool. But Reebok actually DM'd me on Twitter and said, hey, I know you didn't win, but we want to send you a little something. So can you send us your shoe size and your address and everything? So I was like, oh, okay, that's really cool. Thank you, Reebok. I was not expecting anything at all. But yeah, your sneakers are awesome. But I did tell them, I said, look, full disclosure, Hasbro sent me a pair of sneakers. I have the Megazord sneakers. Here's a photo. Like, this is it. I have the Megazord sneakers. So if you're planning on, you know, if kind of that's what you're thinking, you know, I don't want you to waste your time or anything. I appreciate the thought, but I don't need those. But, you know, if you were to send me one of the other 5 sneakers that you have, I wouldn't mind that, you know? And then it was silent. So I thought, okay, I guess not getting anything, totally fine. I already got the Megazord sneakers, and that was awesome. Next thing you know, I get a FedEx email, because I'm signed up for the emails to get notified when I have FedEx deliveries coming to the house. And there's a FedEx delivery coming in from Adidas. And Adidas, I believe, owns Reebok. So I was like, oh, wait. They are actually sending me a pair of sneakers. So they finally arrived today. So I know this is a long preamble, but I wanted to explain all this. So Reebok actually sent me a pair of sneakers. So huge shout out to Reebok. Thank you for that. Again, totally did not, you know, need it. It was just something where I didn't even win the contest. They still reached out to me afterwards on Twitter and said, hey, your collection's cool, we still want to send you something. So huge shout out to Reebok. Thank you for doing that. I did take a peek at which sneakers they are. I didn't take them out of the box, but I did kind of glance at them just to see because I couldn't help myself. So they are the Black Ranger sneakers in here, and they look pretty sick. So I'm excited to like fully get these out of the box and take an up-close look. So first of all, here's the package. As you can see, this is one of the arms of the Megazord. So later in the video, I'm going to try and connect this arm to the main chest piece of the Megazord that came with the Megazord sneakers. So if you want to see how some of the boxes combine, we're going to try that later in the video. But right now, this is the actual box, just so you can see, for the Black Ranger sneakers right here. And so there's a picture somewhere. Oh, there it is on this side. And that's upside down. There you go. That shows you this is the left arm of the Megazord if you're trying to collect them all, just so you know. Now the one downside to this is I did tell them my shoe size was 11. The box says it's 11.5. So I generally wear 10.5 or 11. So unfortunately this one's probably going to be a little big, but we're going to try it out and see how it goes. So let's just kind of, you know, get this thing open here. Now, this is cool because the boxes for these ones are a little different. From my understanding, all of the Mighty Morphin Zord ones, like the ones that are based off of individual Rangers, have a little Zordon that appears inside the box right here. So check him out there. He looks kind of angry there. Only one thing can save them now: confidence in themselves. So there's Zordon right there. That's pretty cool. And then you pop this bad boy open, and inside are the sneakers right here. Let's see if there's anything else hiding in there. Oh, this is interesting. There is another piece of something here. Oh, yo, this is the hand of the box. I didn't even think that totally makes sense. This you can fold up and actually make like the fist or whatever for the Megazord. So that's actually really, really cool. We'll have to put that to the side and do that as well. But inside we have the sneakers. Let me just see. Are these? They are 11.5. Yeah. All right. It is what it is. But check these out. These are super, super cool. So these are the Reebok Nano X1 sneakers. So let's take an up close look. I'll try and walk up close to the camera here. So check this out. Really, really nice. So these are obviously themed after the Black Ranger. But these ones are really cool because, you know, some of the shoes are a little brighter and kind of more obvious than others. This one's a little more subtle. I mean, obviously you got like the Power Coin and Lightning Bolt and stuff, but at a glance, I mean, these look, you know, real slick with the black. It's kind of like a bit more low profile in a way, which is kind of cool. But you got little, you know, green there. So you got Lightning Bolt on the left shoe, and then the Power Reeboks on the other side with the Mastodon coin. So it says Power Reeboks. So that's pretty cool. And then there's the bottom there. So the sides, one says Reebok on the right, and this is Nano X1 right there. You do got a little bit of the yellow and red right there to match the Zord. And then on this side, looks like at the bottom here, you got the Z, which is pretty prominent, you know, because based on, you know, Ranger, the Sentai, there's something written there in Japanese. I don't know what it says, but that's pretty cool. So that's pretty neat. Oh, and actually, on the front of it, it does say Morphin Out, it looks like. Is this the same thing? Oh no, this says Mastodon on this side. It's kind of hard to see. You have to kind of move the shoelaces a little bit, but it does say Mastodon right there. So that is pretty cool. Now, the one thing I do want to say, so you do have the Power Coin here, and I think all the Ranger shoes have the Power Coin there. One thing I did forget to mention on the Megazord shoes, I showed this in my review, but on the back, I missed the back. The back has the full Power Coin that like has all the Zords on it. So just so you know, the Megazord shoes do have the Power Coin as well. It's just in a different spot. And for comparison, you can see different styles of shoes. And this one is definitely kind of a brighter, you know, more flashy look to it than this. Now, that's not all though. So let me take out, you know, some of the stuff inside of this. Because just like the Megazord shoes and all the other ones, there is actually an insert that does have some stuff in it. So in the right shoe here, I could take it out, but basically on the inside back there is like the Mastodon Zord, and then it says a bunch of stuff in Japanese right there. So I don't know what all that is, but it says a bunch of stuff there. And then on the left shoe, way in the back, you can't even see it, is the Mighty Morphin logo, but in the front here, there's a little message, so I'll read it out. It says, "Hip Hop Keto, like all other martial arts, teaches self-confidence and discipline." So I like that, you know, themed after the Black Ranger with a Hip Hop Keto, which is pretty cool. So definitely excited about that. I think those are all the main touches. Let me see the back here. It's got like this kind of color to it. It's just a design. I don't think there's anything specific there, but you can see the back of the foot has got this kind of purple and orange and pinkish, you know, colors and stuff there, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, anyways, enough talk about all that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these shoes on and also try and connect some of the boxes and show you how all that goes. Alright, check them out. Again, I'm wearing sweatpants because I'm just lazy and like to lounge around the house. But these are actually quite comfortable. You know what? Not gonna lie, I think the 11.5 was actually a good idea. Thank you, Reebok, for predicting that I would need slightly bigger shoes, because these are actually really comfortable. I think these are actually a perfect fit for me. So yeah, this is actually really, really nice. So here they are right here. I mean, again, the kind of more lower profile, as you can see, but really, really cool. These are a bit more in line with the types of sneakers that I typically get. You know, like when compared to, for example, the Megazord ones, you see how they kind of have a higher top to them, right? I don't know sneaker terms, but this little piece right here, I'm not as used to that, you know, I feel like. So, you know, I typically buy my sneakers from like Kohl's. I'm not really a sneakerhead, but these look legit. I'm really, really happy about these. I will wear these a lot. The Megazord ones I will certainly wear, but on certain places, certain occasions where it's kind of, you know, it's a bit more flashy and stuff, so it's not everything's gonna go with it. But these work with a lot of stuff. I mean, these are great. So I think this is perfect that I have, you know, these Mastodon Black Ranger shoes as well. Super, super cool. So thank you again to Reebok for sending these. All right, so you saw the shoes, but now what about the boxes? I combined the two boxes, okay? And so the way that it works, by the way, is the Megazord box came with a bunch of, I think you use these pieces to connect them. So let me kind of show you. It came with a bunch of these little pieces here with 3M tape on one side as well. So the idea is, from the side of the box, you basically can kind of fold these in, and this will sort of be the little connector between the boxes and stuff. So here it is, right there. And I also assembled the fist, which this has built-in little tabs on the side to insert in to the arm right here. Check that out. How freaking cool is this? That's amazing. This is so, so cool. Obviously, there's not going to be any articulation. You're not going to be able to move the arm. But, like, imagine getting all the other shoes. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get all the shoes. Unless, you know, somebody gives them to me. So, Reebok, if you're watching, you know, I wouldn't mind the other four. Could certainly make a video showcasing the giant Megazord. Would be cool. But it's a lot of money for me to kind of drop at once and do that. But, man, this is so cool. What an amazing idea that Reebok had to put together for these shoes. That's just absolutely incredible. Yeah, so here's, as you can see what I was talking about, there's a little connectors there. So the idea would be you could insert this in on one side, and then the other side would connect in, and you do that. There's 4 different tabs there, and, you know, so on and so forth. So that is super, super cool. You can also, I think it's more meant to go on the right hand, but, you know, what the heck, why not just do it now? Just to show you, is I can slide in, oops, the box is kind of popping off there. Slide in the sword a little bit. You may have to kind of figure out, I don't know if there's a good way to kind of prop up the sword so that it doesn't, like, you know, fly down like that. There's probably some other piece or something that I need to pay attention to be able to do that. But, you know, you kind of get the idea. You get the sword included as well. So that's pretty interesting. But man, this is such a cool concept. Really, really cool. So again, I'll put a link in the description box to the details on all 6 pairs of shoes. This is a really, really cool collaboration, I think. Again, this is not a sponsored bit at all. This is just, I just got lucky with getting another, you know, pair of these free shoes there. So I think this is really, really cool. I would have totally gotten, I'm actually considering buying the Tyrannosaurus one because that also looks pretty sweet. But they all look so nice, and I feel like if I get more, I'm just going to fall down the rabbit hole of all the shoes. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below if there's any that you've picked up and what you think about the Mastodon shoes right here, because they are pretty sweet. Thank you, again, huge, huge thank you to Reebok for sending me these Black Ranger shoes. that was super, super cool. So check the description box below for the full details. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, take care, and I will see you later.